from primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Continue.
Ever.
Ever.
Never, ever.
Ever, never, ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing. Upon nothing. How about you cough up some of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
I want to get off now. I like pain and burning. I like wanting things from people who don't want to keep them for me.
Alright. Nothing down to fuck all borough.
Let's visit the elysium.
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Not you, your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over. Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the soul, bloated man meet around you.
A sensation.
A sensation.
Continue.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother help me, there is a head attached to my neck, and I'm in it. Stop. I don't want to hear anything anymore about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help someone cut my head off. Is trying to murder the rest of me. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound. Clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice to name a motivated.
Open your eyes. Okay. Let me put some pants on.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish them up.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Number 1.
The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Okay, Whirling in Rags is a cafeteria, okay. The transformer authority take while the sun is playing. Take. Set take. This is my shoe. Left foot. Okay, I got pants, I got one shoe. Okay, let me see this bottle. This magnum says bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, liquors. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. Talk to the mirror now.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Really?
Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities, virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Let's just get over with it. Wipe the mirror. Maybe I should touch it first. Maybe sure there is nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
I'm scared. I want to stop doing this.
Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
I'm sorry.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
I'm gonna wipe the mirror.
Behold.
Okay, this is the way I look.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. Dear Lord, help me. What is this?
Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay, try to stop.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
Continue.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
God, I don't know. It's undescribable.
You should check yourself for a pulse, because from here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Check for pulse.
You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place, somewhere in the past. That's all you know, for now.
Right.
It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face.
Okay, let's get out of here.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Pull the light bulb.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically... The lights are off.
Okay, grab the tie.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade.
His voice is like
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Leave. Okay, let's go outside. Change. Okay, let's see what else is in here.
Hello, officer.
Yes. 51.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Okay.
A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer, am I military personnel? Turn your bloated face away from her beauty. Just leave, okay?
No.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman, chief executive officer, right? But then why you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Goddamn right, I'm a policeman. And don't you forget it.
Okay, cool. I won't.
No need to be alarmed. I was just getting into character, you know.
Okay.
How do you know I was a police officer?
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Really?
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a corpus kinema is, how I know what one sounds like, why I don't remember being a cop or anything else. Who in the right mind will let me be an officer in the law? Challenging 12. Try this pressure on her. Let her know you want her. Okay. So, try to... You want her physically. Okay. I might not know where I'm at. Goddamn right, I'm a policeman. Stop this pressure.
She nods.
But I do know when someone is not telling me how sorry. What is my case?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
And why didn't you just tell me, Jack?
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
I might not know where I'm at, or who I am, or why do... Who in their right mind will let me be an officer?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Let's try this.
The words have already left your mouth.
I want to have...
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again.
I say I want to...
No, you see, that's not what you said. You said... Come on, man. Freddie, please. One more time.
I say I want...
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
Superstar cop.
Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit.
It means I'm bloated, old drunk with sideburns and disco pants. If I don't have a joke up my sleeve, it's on me. sincerely think I'm a superstar.
I have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise...
Okay.
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Okay.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Okay. Okay, where's my other shoe?
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside.
Okay. Taking a shower. Where's my other shoe? It's a weird game. Whirling dancers. This is my shoe here. A gust of rainy wind rushes over me. Okay, let's go back inside. Okay, let's go this way. I know, it took me... This is like the third time I'm trying. Okay, let's see what we got up here. What is this? Music. This is what the lyrics will be. A big old karaoke mic, just wanting for someone to sing on it. The speaker is connected to the radio.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard.
Okay.
Through a PA system. By other people.
This goes well with the theory I'm developing. That I'm down on my beloved superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
This will go well with the... What should I sing when it comes?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Of course. They really get a gauge of muscle without.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now?
No one?
No one. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Really? Sing karaoke. Today's Monday.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles.
Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
You talk to this guy.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Look at the stuffed bird. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Okay.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Okay, so what's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Great Skua.
The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Steaquarius Skua.
That's the Great Skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop. I'll talk to whoever, please. What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Okay. What is this? This is a water cooler, like a large bubble is rising on the surface. Soft purr of when the electric juicer comes. Someone is working. The menu has been whipped clean. Only the word bond is written on it. A woman's hand who wrote yesterday's menu today starts in the man's handwriting. Let's see the restaurant first. What is this note? Sign reads Mess Hall reserved for union members. Doors open up 1600. Inside the cash, a glimpse of union paraphernalia.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Check his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is waiting for your name.
Concentrate, invent the name of yourself. I don't really know my name. Say nothing. I'm reading. You must be first from the 41st. You realize he's whining for your name. Let's do this.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Yes.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him?
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Yeah.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
It also will hurt to show him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean, have you mapped out the initial interviews? What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Maybe it's not an inter-district practice. I have, yes.
Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okay.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like dead bodies.
So, the body is still in the tree?
Yeah.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Let's get going then.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Or something.
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Just the way. Okay, let's get out of here. A man sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Wake him up. Lieutenant, who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
Why is he sleeping during the day?
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
Pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Okay. Let's inspect the piece of plastic on his carabiner.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
I'm gonna steal it.
You fumble with the spring-loaded gate of the carabiner, but to no avail. The dangling items refuse to come loose. They just jingle in an ever louder manner. Like fucking sleigh bells. What are you doing? You're gonna get caught.
Stop finger-fucking him, officer! I'm responsible for these oafs and their stuff! Even Sleepy there!
Finger fuck him? No, what? No, it wasn't. I'm checking the man. Feeling okay?
Yeah, sure. I don't care. Just don't finger-bang his stuff, okay?
To be honest, he's correct. Police officers generally don't go around appropriating possessions from people. Let's go.
It was just an idea. Come on, relax everyone. It didn't turn out well. Doesn't mean it was a bad idea, or that you shouldn't appropriate stuff. The worker is in a deep slumber.
Wake him up.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Okay.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Main hall building A. Interview cafeteria manager.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
It's okay. If I ask you something.
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Are you standing here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance and biographies of famous people.
Such a good trooper you are. Really learned the value of hard work.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't your mom's more important?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
How's business doing?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cursed? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
bankrupt.
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
I don't think curses are real.
They shouldn't be, but they seem real. Anyhow, they say that these grounds are doomed for businesses.
It's just a regular trading setup and shop. Doesn't work out for most people.
Of course, sir.
Okay, but I see you.
Welcome to Crime, Romance and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
So you're the owner of the store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
The girl last I mentioned this place is cursed.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
What in God's name is she talking about?
Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
She was definitely slacking off. No. Tell me she was at her post doing like a proper girl. Yes, of course.
Wonderful! Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great! On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
10. Very polite and helpful.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
The way you're handling her strikes me as one. Annette is quite the trooper. She's a great value.
as a young girl should be. With the proper attitude, she'll have a bright financial future.
Okay, let's change
the woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
What if I want to buy a book?
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go, be drawn.
Also, what type of books you have?
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
Alright, I'll look.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved. A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise. An endless variety of source books, lore books, and there's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books?
Anything that really catches my eye.
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 Rial. That price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplement, so it makes sense.
Store kit. What board games do you have here? Look through the pile. Look at that. Store.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Raubritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
I don't feel like if I have any kids.
Friends are technically like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 Rial.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over. A couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do. Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their life. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf? You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sword, a killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the murder house. The final case of Dick Mullen. An obvious lie. Dick Mullen in the clock tower. The ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's funeral pyre. The murder of Dick Mullen. Oh no, turns out he faked it to solve the case. Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen. Crime fiction is a disgrace, an asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year, coming into not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf? Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen. This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature. Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about these three things are very important to the working class mind. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
How does that work?
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to and which costs more than this book, is garbage and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place. The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. And there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre- and post-factum apply. Nothing worth buying. The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety. Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It has. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now.